Hey, this is Dan, and I want to talk a little bit more about trademarks today. And someone called me or he messaged me the other day and says, "Hey, there's this name I want to register. Can you help us register it?" And so what I did was I did a quick and dirty Google search and a search on the United States Patent and Trademark Office. And unfortunately for them, their name was confusingly similar to an already registered mark. And so I had a kind of a hard conversation with them to go back and say, "Hey, you really got to think about using a different name because there is an already registration for a similar name, and and it's in the same space. You guys are going to compete for the same customers. So I'm pretty conservative with these types of things, and so so I suggested to them, I think you're gonna not have a really good chance in getting this trademark. And part of the conversation also went like, it's not exact same name, and we have less words in the name. So I think the registered mark had like 5 words, and then my client had only 2 words, but his 2 words were inside the registered mark's 5 words. And so you know one of the things one of my mentors said is like, you can do you can't there's Nike already, you can't do super Nike, right? And so this is kind of like the reverse, right? I mean, assuming that super Nike was already registered mark, you just can't go register Nike. So the reverse, I believe, is also true. So it's really imperative for people to understand how and what types of marks you can get, and how to search for conflicting names. And so before you actually apply for registration, do your due diligence, or have an attorney do the due diligence for you. We always recommend doing a comprehensive search, because the United States Patent and Trademark Office is only for registered marks. There are marks out there that are being used that have common law rights that are probably called superior to ours. They have more rights over you, that aren't registered, right? And so if you try to register in those particular situations, you can have a mishmash of rights, and you may not have full protection over all 50 states. And so it's really important to work with an experienced trademark attorney to help you navigate the nuances, and to really create a strategy for you to give you the best success to get a registration. So, hey, this is Dan. I want to share something with you guys that I had a conversation with earlier this week with a client about trademarks and names and conflicting names, and I hope that's been helpful. If you guys have any questions about trademarks and want to learn more about trademarks, you can grab my book, mytmbook.com. I'll send it out to you for free. Just pays a little bit of shipping and handling, and you'll learn more about trademarks, probably more than you ever need to know. All right, this is Dan, and I'll talk to you soon.